Many were relieved its bark was worse than its bite. The aftermath was not as bad as they feared, but others were not so lucky. News Channel 5's Michael Baldwin live in Stow with a look at the damage there.
Yeah, we talked to the mayor, and she says that the reverse 911 call system as well as the tornado sirens did go off, giving people plenty of notice as to what was going on. From what we've seen, this is the home that suffered the most damage. But the good news in all of this is that no one was hurt. By nightfall, you had crews taking care of the downed trees and starting repairs on the house at the corner of Bunker Lane and Berwyn Drive in Stow. No confirmation on whether or not it was hit by a tornado, but if you ask the residents, they'll tell you, yes, it was.
I saw swirling winds essentially drop right down before my eyes.
I've described it a few times tonight. Violent, intense fog. It seemed like rotating fog, whooshing the trees around in the backyard.
Neighbors say one of the homeowners here has a broken foot and was on the second floor desperately trying to get down to safety as the powerful winds were coming through.
But one of the roof rafters actually came through the second floor ceiling just above her head as she was coming downstairs.
Drew Washko's 40-foot tree in the backyard also fell victim to the wind as he and his family were seeking shelter.
Stuff started flying all around my backyard. At that point, I screamed at my son, "We got to get downstairs." We ran downstairs where the rest of my family was, in a bathroom with no windows.
Tornado sirens went off in several communities, including at Kent University, where our cameras caught students rushing to the basement. The mayor of Stow says there were no injuries to report, but several homes have property damage.
At least 4 or 5, and we've had some others in this development that we've been responding to that have had trees on their roof or things along that line.
Now, we understand that there was some damage to the Stow High School athletic field, but the physical building was not damaged. And as far as this home right here, a neighbor tells us that about 5 years ago, it was also damaged by some straight line winds, which caused about $50,000 to $60,000 in damage. We're live in Stow. I'm Michael Baldwin, News Channel 5.